Good day and welcome back, or welcome over if you're new here. My name is Amy and I am shuffling Vedic tarot cards. As soon as I'm done the shuffle, I'm going to lay down 8 cards to see what messages they may have. This is your reminder for today that you are a soul in a body. You're a divine being in addition to being a human being. What's our first card? Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh. Yes. Here, I want you to see the cards as much as possible. They're quite beautiful. First Traveler, Major Arcana. We got some real spiritual stuff going on. 8 of Wands. 2 of Swords. I just said what that was in my introduction. 6 of Shields. The Moon. 4 of Wands. And the outcome is the Page of Wands. All these cards are just wonderful. It is, the Vedic Tarot is like the new love of my life. Ace of Swords is, now that this is person 1, this message is pointedly for you, person 1, okay? So either you are the card, like if it's a character, like a knight or a queen or something, you are that character in this reading, or the message is directly for you, like just like that, very pointed message for person 1. So the Ace of Swords is a breakthrough, new clarity regarding the science of living. That is really, really cool. A breakthrough. Ace, first card of the reading, breakthrough, with regard to the science of living. And that's what Ayurveda is a spiritual science of living. So it's right here. Your breakthrough is right here. Second card is called the First Traveler, and this is the key to enlightenment. And I don't want to forget anything. That's it in a nutshell. First Traveler is the key to enlightenment. Very good Major Arcana card. The 8 of Wands. I think this is the flying arrows. You can see them in the air. Time to make haste. Travel with purpose, like arrows fueled by accuracy. Finish your work with enthusiasm and momentum. You know, it's not a common message. Spiritual advice doesn't often tell you to accelerate or hurry up, or, you know, a lot of spiritual advice is like, be patient, trust the process, like that. This one says time to make haste. So you just are having your breakthrough. You have your key to enlightenment right here, and the third card is saying time to make haste. So if there's something you've been hedging on, it's time. 2 of Swords is embracing both the divine nature that we all have and also our human nature. So I just said that during the introduction, and it's right here reflected in the card. The card description says double power to embrace your divinity and your humanity You can serve yourself and serve others all at the same time. And you're quite capable of it because of the duality that you have in your being. Nice job. 6 of Shields. Now the shields in the Vedic Tarot are equivalent, not the same, but they're like equivalent energy to pentacles in the Western Tarot. The only difference is shields, of course it's a form of protection. So shields have a built-in protection energy around the soul on its journey. So 6 of Shields, yes. Organizational skills are necessary for success. There is profit and pleasure for all. Have firm belief and enthusiasm. Focus on pearls of success. Oh, that's so good. So in your forward movement, this is what they're telling you to sharpen your organizational skills. Yes, they are necessary for success. There is profit and pleasure for all. Message of abundance. Have firm belief and enthusiasm and focus on pearls of success. So every little success that you have counts as a success. That's pretty neat. Then we have the moon. And the moon is another major arcana card. It is a reflection of divine light. And mostly the moon represents very powerfully our intuition, the energy of intuition. So this may in fact be a message reminding you to check in with your intuition, trust your intuition. I think that's a biggie for those of us, who may have had messages throughout our lives that intuition doesn't count or that's all in your head. Well, yeah, it may be, but doesn't mean it's not valid. So here. So yeah, the moon. Very powerful card. And then we have the 4 of Wands. And I love this one. What would a reading be without a message of prosperity? So the 4 of Wands, prosperity, exclamation point. Storytelling, dancing, happy community celebrating that pours blessings into the world. This is a happy party card. And I pulled it yesterday too. And it's also the precursor to the outcome. So the first few cards of the reading are very intense spiritual messages. And then you have the intuitive energy of the moon, and then the happy party card. Let me read it again. Prosperity. Storytelling, dancing, happy community celebrating, and spreading blessings. It's all good stuff right there. The Page of Wands is the outcome. The Page of Wands is courageous, headstrong, playful, and perfect. That's sweet. Strong qualities. I just love the courageous and headstrong together with playful and perfect. And that may also be a reflection of you as person 1. You started with a total breakthrough. We have spiritual messages very strongly, and then leading to the outcome. which is courageous and strong and playful, which makes you perfect. I just love these cards so much. And I'm going to pull one shadow card now because I like my shadow issues to be dealt out one at a time. The shadow cards just give us something to think about in a different way sometimes. And very often the shadow cards reflect some part of the reading that needs to be reinforced. So, dark reflection. When you look into the abyss looks back. Yeah, that's something to think about. When you look into the abyss looks back. Wow. We could do like a whole afternoon workshop on that one thing. When you look into the abyss looks back. Animal spirit cards. I just love the messages in this. Independent. And it's a cat. A house cat. A domestic short hair, looks like. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. Moon. You don't have to go with the crowd. Please don't. Life supports you in every way. Independent. Let's get some more out of that. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Right on. I get so much out of the animal spirit cards. I find their messages to be just spot on, and they are spiritual and sweet at the same time. And the last card I pull for this reading to kind of cap it off is what I call a grounding card. The messages are very short, concise, and yes, just like that. Just one word, one short word usually. Excuse me. It says yes, and then at the bottom it says trust your intuition. Well, that's a theme today for you. Us. Trust your intuition. It's time. And your intuition is great. You just have to trust it. Honestly. This was a very good reading. I am going to close our time with a thank you so much for being here. I really enjoy spending this time with you and sharing the cards. They're very special to me. So please hit a like button on your way out or on your way in, and share with friends. If not much of this resonated with you, please share it with friends, because you never know what someone might need to hear in a day, you know? Thanks so much. I'll see you again soon.